Hey guys, got some follow-up thoughts on PvP after the first weekend of trials. Not great thoughts, not great, but we'll talk about some good stuff first. So again, I think the primary gunfight situation in general is basically as good as it has ever been. Auto rifles, slightly more competitive. The super high rate of fire pulses got reined in a bit, but are still usable, along with the Hawksaw archetype, although the mid and high impact pulses still leave a little to be desired. Mid-impact hand cannons are still top of the food chain for the most part, as to be expected. Scouts in general are still a more niche pick, working on certain maps really well and not too well on others. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better. The special weapon situation would be okay if not for sidearms in general PvP, but at the moment, special ammo is plentiful enough that I can grab it multiple times per match, but not excessive enough that I can use it for an entire game whenever I want. Otherwise, for now, I'm just happy that I'm not getting shotgunned in the face every 3 seconds, but I will say that shotguns definitely got slapped a bit when I don't think all shotguns needed to be hit so hard. What the shotgun nerf did was bring the level of all shotguns down together, but didn't adjust how good each shotgun is compared to each other. Meaning all that happened was the collective power of shotguns was brought down when that's not what really needed to happen. What needed to happen was either bad shotguns needed to be brought up, or something like Matador and Party Crasher needed to be reined in. How about get rid of full auto as an option on Matador? Can we start with that? It's just stupid. With the shift to limited special ammo, people are sniping way more because it's easier to get rid of special ammo that way, and it's safer, which was predicted. Fusions are not used as often as I thought they were going to be, but there's some out there now that shotguns are not keeping them in check as often. Sidearms have completely taken over. Shotguns, again, are not there to keep them in check at all, but mainly because of the ammo situation. We went over this in my previous video. If the ammo situation was reined in so that sidearms just gave you the default about 2 mags worth when you died, regardless of how much ammo you had when you were killed, I think it would be okay. I don't think sidearms are overpowered, but sidearms have taken the place of shotguns in every sense. Flying through the air with sidearms, rush with sidearms, it's the same thing as last patch, except now they're at range and kill almost as fast as a last word, and last word is not a weapon I really enjoy fighting against, personally. The sidearm situation, not too thrilling to me personally, but that's mainly because I think we are just so close to having a great, pure Crucible experience. So close. And honestly, for general PvP, that's probably one of the only changes they could realistically make before Destiny 2. Nothing significant is going to change between now and then, besides that, if it does. In Trials, now that I've gotten a taste of it, although Black Shield is kinda for a map, the special ammo situation is not good. I understand that the scenario of having the winning team getting to keep their special ammo and the other team losing it would create a snowball effect for the winning team, so you can't really have that. But the current situation leads to a scenario where if you are not using some sort of weapon that gets past the ammo limitations, No Land Beyond, Icebreaker, Sidearms, and to a lesser extent Invective and Universal Remote, you are at a disadvantage. You might as well switch in round 2 to a sidearm, otherwise it's camping city, which is something people already do on this map anyway. Maybe this week was just because it's Black Shield, I don't know, but I feel like this trend's probably going to continue. Either way, yet again, weapons that get around having to worry about special ammo become a problem in PvP. This time, it's Icebreaker and No Land with sidearms as well. I'm going to completely ignore the balance of these weapons, overpowered or underpowered. It doesn't matter what you or I think because it's not really relevant to the conversation, or at least I don't think it's relevant. The main factor, the main issue at play is that if you use these weapons, you get to bypass any ammo limitations. Not that the weapons are inherently good. That puts you at an advantage from the get-go because some ammo is better than no ammo, because you do not spawn with special ammo after round 1. I think the special ammo situation would be somewhat okay if it weren't for these weapons able to avoid the situation completely. But since these weapons can dodge the ammo changes, that makes using nearly any other special weapon almost a stupid idea. that implies that some changes should be made to the special ammo situation in Trials so that it doesn't feel like a complete waste of time using something other than a sidearm in the special slot. Off the top of my head, I had this idea. Give people, let's say, 5 shots per round. Sidearms would be proportional in ammo. And don't spawn any special ammo during any rounds. I think this would be interesting, so at least you have something for the round, but if you burn it all, you're done until the next round. How good of an idea that actually is, I don't know. Like I said, just kind of off the top of my head. You could do something where you only lose a certain amount of your ammo when you die, so if you keep playing recklessly, you're going to run out over time, but not instantly. Historically speaking, automatically regenerating ammo or special weapons in the primary slot have created nothing but issues for the Crucible and the game in general. Universal Remote, PvP annoyance to many people, bypass special ammo limitations, completely irrelevant in PvE. Icebreaker, partly caused the changes to Nightfall, was not initially brought forward because it promoted very passive play in PvE, also abused in PvP for the ammo. Invective was a PvP annoyance in early and mid Destiny, although not entirely because of regenning ammo, but partly. It's not as bad of an offender, but still is and was to a degree. No Land Beyond started out as a complete joke, completely irrelevant, but is currently regarded as one of the better snipers out there because it doesn't have the same flinch that other snipers do, which some people consider overpowered, but more relevant at this time, avoids the special ammo situation. Sidearms have been irrelevant in PvE, have technically been good in PvP for a while, they're just not very flashy, and are now the easiest thing to use in terms of accessibility because ammo. The majority of the time, people are using these weapons not because they are good, but because they get to bypass ammo situations. One argument is that these weapons are generally weaker than their counterparts and that the trade-off is the ammo that they get. But, again and again, these weapons create problems trying to balance special ammo in PvP. Obviously, there's nothing that's really going to be done about these weapons in Destiny 1, but in Destiny 2, I think if Bungie is looking at these situations carefully, we will not see these kinds of weapons designed anymore in terms of their ammo mechanics. If these weapons were not in the game, or if they did not have their ammo properties, we'd be a lot closer to a balanced Crucible. More primary gunfights and more special being used in special situations, etc., etc. More primary gunfights are already happening, but we're just so close. And again, I do not think these weapons are overpowered. If No Land Beyond was only in the special slot, if Icebreaker and Invective did not regenerate ammo, if Universal Remote was in the special slot, those would all be fine. I did a poll during a stream to get some of your opinions as well, and 67% of people from this poll, when asked, do you want regenerating ammo in Destiny 2, said no. Of the 33% who said yes, most said it's because of PvE reasons, not PvP. So, at least at the moment, these weapon mechanics do not seem like they would be missed terribly badly. How do you feel about the ammo situation in Trials and in PvP in general, special ammo? Do these kinds of mechanics need to go away before we can achieve higher balance? Or is there a way to make them work? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's going to do it for me. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, a positive rating is pretty cool. If you think my opinions are dumb, positive rating's still pretty cool. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you next time.